Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Marathon Mondays with Mal. Just got off the road on Coach 1312. This is a great coach. It's a little dirty from the road, but I wanted to show you, take a little tour of Coach 1312. This is a beautiful coach. First of all, I want to show you what's in Bay 2. A couple of slide outs in Bay 1, but look at this. This is fantastic. We're going to go inside in a second, but take a look at this setup. I love a good barbecue and cabinetry on the inside of the bay, and bam, here it is. You've got great cabinetry, a nice electric grill, lots of storage, a Norcold refrigerator freezer, and look at all of the storage that's still achievable in Bay 2 of Coach 1312. Very, very nice. Also, one of the things I like we did, how about a slide out cutting board? 4 drawers, cabinetry above with a countertop, and the Fire Magic electric grill, all on a slide out. How nifty is that? And you still get storage on the slide out, also accessible from the driver's side, because as you can see, we're on the patio side. And part of your patio experience is not only a grill and refrigerator that comes out on a slide out, but Bay 3 has a really nice 50-inch TV. All right, very low miles on this pre-owned coach. We're gonna go inside, check out this coach. There's a couple of really cool Easter eggs in here, so let's go check it out. Coach 1312. As I walk inside the coach, great colors in this coach, a lot of browns and tans, only 19,000 miles, I think that's right. Actually, let's put the key in and check it out. That's why we're doing videos, so we can actually get in here and check it out. Let me adjust this. Yeah, 18,500 miles. How about that? What a really nice way to get into a coach. Coach 1312 has, this is another thing, I love this, 2 snack trays, you guys. How about that? 2 of them. That's what you need when you're driving. The new H3 consignment to us has a lot to offer. Let's jump up here into the salon. 2 recliners with an occasional table on the curbside, jackknifing full-size sofa on the driver's side with the L-shaped dinette. Of course, it's got storage above, below, and with the cushions, you drop those down, and as you guys know, it's gonna have storage right there. Coach 1312 on the galley side has a really big galley. Lots of storage over there. Let's take a look at that. One of the things that really stood out to me is how pretty. Take a look at how nice this sink is. One of the things that I really like is that we are not doing inserts, or for lack of a better term, the stainless steel sinks. I like how it's a Corian, or it's a solid surface sink that goes along with the countertop. Range top here. You've got the microwave convection oven here, and lots of storage throughout. Of course, it's got the pop out right here, so it utilizes this extra space on the end of the galley. Like I mentioned, and right behind me, it's got the 2 recliners. Look at how much natural light comes in here. Fireplace behind the driver. Of course, you've got the large TV that comes down over the cockpit, but you also have this, and this is a really nice way of angling in this floor plan. And as you can see, this cabinetry on the side of the slide out is built at an angle, so this TV is already angled. But if you need an extra bit of angle for the people that are sitting over here on the patio side or on the curb side, so that they can see those. Very, very cool how that is done with the cabinetry actually built into the side of the slide out, and it's being set at an angle, so the TV is already at an angle. It's not flat against the wall. I like how that was done on Coach 1312. I'm gonna switch sides with you here and get into my favorite feature of this coach. You guys already know I'm a huge fan of this. This right here is the art door. I love how you can turn the art light off or back on. It's also dimmable, and this is a very customizable section. You can have, this is actually a wood carving that we did in-house, and then of course had it painted in-house to be this bronzy brown color. But this is a very customizable area. You could do a backlit feature, you could do another cutout like this. We've done everything from a Disney style castle to flowers to horses, you name it. Or you could just go with a flat color with the backlit. But what's behind this is my favorite thing about this coach. With the pocket door, it reveals the Appliance Dream Center, which was named a couple of years ago by one of our engineers who helped design it. But the Appliance Center in the coaches, thank you, this is just a fantastic way of achieving more for the galley. Now, it's also very customizable because you can have storage above, and then as it is currently set up, which is the way that it was designed, storage, espresso machine or coffee machine with really nice espresso features. This is a steam oven, but it is also a convection oven. I learned that from a customer. And then with the touch of the glass right there at the very, very bottom opens up a very nice wine cooler or bottle cooler. So all of these are customizable. What that means is you can take them out, put more storage in, you can move them up. So if you want the wine cooler up here, you could also do a bank of wine coolers. You could delete the wine, you could delete the the coffee machine and go with just storage, oven, and wine cooler. So, but it's all hidden behind the art door or this pocket door right here. And I'm really a big fan of this because it's kind of an Easter egg, as I say, to use a Disney term, of hiding something within and you don't know that it is there, or you don't know what it is. So it looks like just art on the wall, and then with a push of a button it reveals a lot more to the galley. So I mean, which makes it, I think, 8 appliances in the galley when you add those 3. Fisher Paykel refrigerator freezer, we've seen it before. It's fantastic, we know that. Here's another really nice feature of this coach. Coach 1312 double slide H, big pull-out drawers. I believe there's 8 of these. Nope, there's 7. 7 of these guys, and these are big ones. These are 10 inches across, almost 11. I think I had measured this at one time. And these are big drawers, so you're not giving up anything when you have that Appliance Dream Center in Coach 1312, because you've got all this pantry space here, and you've got actually it's 6 drawers, and they are customizable, so you can move them around a little bit, and they're big, which I'm a big fan of. Okay, take a look right here at your half bath or your water closet, however you want to refer to it. Really good colors, beautiful tile work in there. This floor is not original to the coach. Although this is a one-owner coach, the owners decided to change the floor, and I think they did a fantastic job. It is a wood finished tile, so it looks like wood, but it is tile. But the taupey color of it really is a modern feel to playing off of the cabinetry in this coach. Let's take a look at the shower here. Also a glass pocket door. We won't close it right now because I want you to see inside that shower. It's got a really nice waterfall of tile work that's integrated into the real tile on the wall. Very little solid surface in this shower. And it's a big shower too, so that's really nice to have. Okay, closet right here. Actually, it's washer dryer, full size. Those are full size Ascos out of Sweden. And then this, take a look at this closet here. Now, when I talk about floor plans, we talk about utilization of space, and we also talking about not lacking storage. This doesn't lack storage. Look at me get in here, you guys. Lots of room. Headroom, maybe not so much because I'm getting down a little bit, but I'm actually standing inside here with that 3-foot hanger bar. Check me mirror right here on the door, and of course you've got your Dyson vacuum in there. Okay, as we are in the bedroom, another thing I like about what Marathon does with this floor plan is there's enough room, as you can see, for me to get on this side of the bed, whether it be to get up into the bed or to make the bed. There's a lot of room, and as you can see, the bed is articulated up right now, which creates more space here in the bedroom. But when it's pushed up this way, there's a lot more travel room or relaxation room in your bedroom. You can also have the bed up if you're watching TV and you want to sit up. Storage above, it's got the header, which is always nice to have right there. Lots of storage on the other side of the bed on both sides. You can see it right there. On both sides of the TV, it's a good 50-inch Samsung 4K TV, but you've got this entire bank of storage underneath the TV. Not just the cabinetry on top, but you've got lots of storage underneath the TV, and you still have lots of natural light coming in from behind the bed and underneath the TV. Okay, a little bit of storage over here. These are really nice shelves. They go back a fair amount of distance here, but you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can count. That's math. You've got 5 really nice ones here, and of course little drawers on each side, which represent kind of nightstands on each side of the king-size bed. Into the half bath in the rear, I also like this, how Marathon makes their own soaps. I'm a big fan of that right there. What is that? Oatmeal and honey. That's right, it's the name of my new album. Anyway, take a look at this half bath. I'm also liking the fact that that backsplash wraps around the entire half bath, continuing the theme of the water closet that we saw earlier and the shower. A little bit of storage behind the commode here, and then there's a hamper here, and of course the covered commode, and all of this is behind a door. So you can actually close off this area so that you don't have to have people looking at your half bath in the bedroom, and of course revealing a couple more pictures. And I like how this is angled. This is something that hopefully it shows off in the camera in the video, but there's enough room over here to be able to be comfortable. It's not cramped, and I like how that is angled. Engineering is such a big, important part of building a luxury coach, and you know, double slide H. Think of this. Think of what we've seen in this coach. We've seen 2 recliners up front, so not just the cockpit, which is beautiful, but you've seen 2 recliners with an occasional table, a jackknifing sofa, and an L-shaped dinette. There's a lot of seating up there in this coach. Then you've got the floors, they're heated throughout. That's great. There is carpet in the bedroom, and a lot of people really do prefer that, but you've got a bath and a half in this coach with a really nice, tastefully done shower. Beautiful tile work in that shower. And then you go to the rear, you've got lots of storage. I'll shut this right here so I don't forget it later, but you've got tons of storage in this bedroom. And this closet is big. You've got, I even forgot this one over here. Let's take a look at this. Look at how much room is in here. And take a look how long this drawer is. So storage is not a problem in this coach, and it all comes down to engineering, and Marathon nails it every time when it comes to engineering a coach in the proper way. And we've talked about it many times for the last several years. Utilization of space is so important when building a coach and building on the Prevost chassis. A bus conversion is not an RV. It is a bus conversion. And when you're building on the bus chassis like we do, and it is the best chassis available to build an RV on, there's so many ways to do it, and I think we do it right. But all of this is considered plus the Appliance Dream Center, and that is one of my favorite things. You want to talk about utilization of space? Look at this. Just right out. It's just a little area. You've got a little bit of space because you've got an appliance literally right there. So how about a really pretty spice rack? Boy, close that art door again. I'm a big fan of this. You guys have seen me talk about that for many, many times, many, many shows, many, many coaches. And then let's take a look at the ceiling, or let's take a look at the lighting here in the salon throughout. So you've got, right now we've got the ceiling center lights on. I'm going to turn them off and then back on. They also dim. If I hold that button, you know, they can dim all the way down to about right there. And then if I hold that button again, pow, they come back on. I touch it again, they go off. Pretty sweet. Ceiling accent off, ceiling accent on. That's also a customizable feature, a customizable color for your ceiling. How about the styles and the valances? If you look over here by the windows on the driver's side, I can go, let's go all accent off. How about this, let's do the styles first. There's the styles, very pretty. You can also do the valance lights right there. And then if I hit all accent, it's gonna light up all the curio cabinets, all of the under counter lighting. I'll go all accent off, all accent on. And at night, nothing's prettier in your coach than having all of the accent lights on and the fireplace, that which I consider accent lighting. It also puts out some really nice electric heat right here, but beautiful for lighting at night. Close the shades, have all the accent lights on, and then the fireplace adds just that last bit of touch to your accent lighting. Coach 1312, it is available, you guys. Very low miles, 18,500 miles, okay? So this is a very good coach. If you're interested in it, MalW, M-A-L-W, at marathoncoach.com. Let me be your salesman. Let me help you get into your next marathon. Take care of yourself. Be yourself and do good things. That's very important to do. I say it every show. It's something I've been saying for many, many years, and it's the way I want to live my life. So I hope you guys take care, and I'll see you next Monday on Marathon Mondays. I was here, now I'm gone.